A lot of people in their 50s are feeling nervous about AI taking over their jobs. And not all of us can self fund a retirement. Here's the thing, after playing with this stuff with pretty much every spare minute I've got, AI is more of a tool than a takeover. Let me explain. I've been diving into AI and automation, and it's not as scary as it sounds, and it's not as smart as the doomsday people will have you think. It still struggles with memory and broad context. I learned many years ago that just because something makes logical sense, it doesn't mean it feels right to the people involved. AI misses the subtle signs, the unspoken discomfort, the intuition we develop over decades. What I'm highlighting is that unless you can carefully feed AI every small detail, the subtle family sensitivities, hidden motivations, personal preferences, its impressive brain can't pick that context up all by itself. AI is great and mostly accurate, but without understanding your broader context, one tiny misstep at the start can compound over time. It's like sailing. If you're off course by just 1 degree at the beginning, by halfway across the ocean, you're hundreds of kilometres from where you want to be. I'm no brain surgeon, but as I started diving deeper into AI and automation, I quickly realised something important. Real communication depends on deep personal context. To get AI to help me write emails effectively, it needs a thorough understanding of the relationships I have with people. So, with my newfound AI skills, a bit of coding knowledge, and plenty of help from Claude Code and Gemini CLI, I built something called Relationship Intelligence, a little database that captures detailed context about the people I interact with. Once it's polished, I'll put it up on GitHub so others can use it too. But as I developed it further, I saw firsthand the limits of AI. While it's impressive, it still struggles with genuine broad context, the stuff humans effortlessly keep track of. For instance, how you handle a situation at work might change simply because you shared a social event with your colleagues. AI doesn't instinctively know about these subtle details. I believe AI and AI agents will significantly improve in the next few years, but you'll always need human oversight. Why? Because that broad context is incredibly nuanced. The 2025 buzzword is AI agents, suggesting AI has agency, the ability to act independently. But think about it. If I ask an AI agent to book me a holiday, do I trust it to know which pool I prefer? Or that I'd happily pay a little more for a room closer to the amenities? AI currently approaches these decisions very, very logically, like an economist focusing purely on price or basic quality metrics, and whatever the website says on the internet, because it doesn't have any experience. But real life is rarely that straightforward. Who determines quality? Me? And it's pretty deeply personal. I might love the pool at one hotel but prefer the rooms at the other. Do I really want an AI making those personal trade-offs for me yet? That's sort of what agency is. No, we're not quite there. AI is an exceptional tool, and these workflow automations tools that I'm building genuinely enhance productivity. But at the end of the day, they're tools. Humans with the skill to wield these tools effectively will drive the next evolution in technology. Just as surfing the internet felt intimidating in the 2000s, but became second nature, AI will soon become universally acceptable and essential. All the propaganda about AI stealing jobs seems a bit exaggerated. I use these tools every day and I'm coding software with them constantly. And they constantly struggle with the same thing, this broad context. No matter how precisely I craft my prompts, AI still gets it wrong about 1 in 4 times. And it's not always big wrong, it's sometimes subtle wrong. And like the analogy of the sailing, if you're off by just one small degree at the start, halfway across the ocean, you can end up 1,000 kilometres from your destination. And I've learnt that the hard way by Claude Code, making a small decision here, costing me $40 to find out it's just writing tests for something that it got a port wrong 30 prompts ago. That's sort of the human difference. We instinctively sense these early missteps. AI can't yet match intuition, so we remain critical to steering it right. AI is a tool, not a guide. It still needs human wisdom to steer it home. And the wiser amongst us have context from many years of living and working. So if you hear someone saying that AI will put us all out of work, for me, the more I use it, the more I'm convinced it's just a tool.